Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Carol. How are you today? Okay, I'm good. Please get your book Math in Action 5A. Okay, and please open your book. Now, please open your book on page 48. Please open your book on page 48. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's begin. Our topic for today is about fractions. Okay, now find each sum or difference. Find each sum or difference. Write answer in simplest form. Write answer in simplest form. Okay, example number 1. Example 1, 7. 7 over 15 plus 1/3 is equals to, okay, work. Convert the denominator of 1/3 to 15. Okay, convert the denominator of 1/3 to 15 so that we can add these two number. Okay, 7 over 15 plus 1/3 is equals to 7 over 15 plus, okay, let's find the number. Let's find the number that when we multiply to 3 will give us the product of 15. Okay? Okay. Okay, now let's try. Okay, 1 times 5. 1 times 5 is equals to 5, and then 3 times 5 is equals to 15. Okay, 3 times 5 is equals to 15. Now they have the same denominator, right? Okay, now we can add them. Now we can add these two number because they've got the same denominator now. Okay, now let's add 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is equals to 12 over 15. The denominator didn't change. Okay, it doesn't change. Okay, and now let's divide them. Okay, to divide, let's find the least common multiple, okay, or least common divisor. Okay, the smallest number that we can divide this number 12 over 15 without the remainder. Okay, okay, now let's divide. Okay, 12 is divisible by 3. Okay, so 12 divided by 3 is equals to 4, right? 4. And then 15 divided by 3 is equals to 5. That's why we get this answer 4 over 5. Okay, understand? Let's find the least common divisor. Okay, and example number 2. Example number 2. Okay, example number 2. Example number 2, 3/4 minus 7 over 12 is equals to, okay, work. Convert the denominator of 3/4 to 12. 3/4 to 12. 3/4 minus 7 over 12 is equals to, okay, let's change the denominator because they don't have the same denominator again, right? If you noticed. Okay, now let's find a number that when we multiply to 4 will give us the product of 12. Okay, same denominator. Okay, now let's try 3. 3. So 3 times 3, 3 times 3 is equals to 9. Okay, 9. And then 4 times 3 is equals to 12. Okay, so here. 3 times 3 is equals to 9. 4 times 3 is equals to 12 minus, now we can subtract because they've got the same denominator now. Okay, now we can subtract 7 over 12. Okay, so 9 over 12 minus 7 over 12 is equals to, 9 minus 7 is equals to 2. And then the denominator stays the same. Okay, and then equals. Now let's find the common divisor again. Let's find the common divisor or least common multiple. Okay, 2. Okay, the smallest number that we can divide this number without the remainder again. Okay, so 2 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is equals to 1. 12 divided by 2 is equals to 6. So the answer is 6. Okay, understand? Okay, good job. Now, please answer your book here on page 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Please answer 1 to 6. Oops, sorry. Please answer 1 to 6. Okay. Okay. Now, let's move on to word problem. Okay, let's move on page. Now let's move on page 49. Page 49, word problems. Okay, word problems. Just a second. Okay, word problems. May bought 3/5 of a kilogram of octopus and 3/10 of a kilogram of shrimp. How much seafood did she buy altogether? Clarify the problem. What is the story of this word problem? Okay, May bought. The answer is May bought octopus and shrimp. So that's the story of the problem. May bought octopus and shrimp. Okay, how much octopus did she buy? Okay, octopus 3/5 or 3/5 of a kilogram. And then how much shrimp did she buy? Okay, how much shrimp did she buy? 3/10. Okay, 3/10. 3/10 of a kilogram. What does the problem ask us to solve? So what does the problem ask us to solve? Okay, the problem asks us to solve how much seafood did she buy altogether. Okay, so the problem asks us to solve how much seafood did she buy altogether. Okay. Okay, understand. Okay, now plan. Let's move on to plan. Plan. Add the weights of octopus and shrimp to find the total weight. Okay, add the weights of octopus and shrimp to find the total weight. 3/5 plus 3/10 is equals to 3/5 plus 3/10 is equals to. Okay, execute the plan. Execute the plan. May bought 3/5 of a kilogram of octopus. She bought 3/10 of a kilogram of shrimp. Altogether, she bought 3/10 plus 3/5. Okay, 3/5. 3/5 or 3/5 plus 3/10 is equals to. Okay, now they don't have the same denominator, right? They don't have the same denominator. Now, what are we going to do? So, what are we going to do now? Let's find the number that when we multiply 5 will give us the product of 10. Okay, so same denominator will give us the same denominator, 10. Okay, so let's try 2. 3 times 2 is equals to 6, and then 5 times 2 is equals to 10. Okay, 10. Now they have the same denominator, 10. Okay, now they have the same denominator. Now that they have the same denominator, now we can add them. So 6 plus 3 is equals to 9. 9/10. Okay, so the denominator doesn't change. Okay. The answer is May bought 9/10 or 9/10 of a kilogram of seafood. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, check the answer. Check it is reasonable. Check it is reasonable. The octopus weigh a little more than half a kilogram. The shrimp weigh a little less than half of a kilogram. The answer should be around 1 kilogram. Therefore, the answer 9/10 is reasonable. Check it is correct. The total weight was 9/10 of a kilogram. The octopus weigh 3/5 or 6/10 of a kilogram. 9/10 minus 6/10 9/10 minus 6/10 is equals to 3/10 of a kilogram. The difference is equal to the weight of the shrimp, which is 3/10 of a kilogram. Okay, understand? Okay, now please open your book on page 50. Okay, now please open your book on page 50. Okay, please open your book on page 50. Okay, another example. Nick inherited a 5/8 of a rye. He built a house that covered the area of 1/4 of a rye. How much land has he left? Okay, clarify the problem. The problem. Okay, how to clarify the problem? Okay, so let's answer these questions to clarify the problem. What is the story of this word problem? Okay, Nick inherited. Nick inherited a piece of land and he built a house on it. He built a house on it. Okay, so this is the story of this word problem. Nick inherited a piece of land and he built a house on it. He built a house on it. How much? How much land did he inherit? How much land did he inherit? Nick inherited 5/8 of a rye. Okay, so here, Nick inherited 5/8 of a rye. Okay, and next question is how much land did his house cover? Okay, how much land did his house covered? Okay, 1/4 of a rye. Okay, so here, covered house. He built a house that covered the area of 1/4 of a rye. Okay, what does the problem? Okay, number 4. What does the problem ask us to solve? Okay, the problem is asking us to solve how much land has he left. Okay, so how much land has he left? Okay, so the problem asks us to solve how much land has he left. Okay, and now let's move on to plan. Okay, so what's the plan? Plan. Nick built a house on a piece of land he inherited. He then had less land for use. Use subtraction. Okay, so we are going to use subtraction here. Okay, again, Nick built a house on a piece of land he inherited. He then had less land for use. Use subtraction. Okay, so this is the total of land. Total of land. House. Okay, so this is house. Covered. Okay, and this is the rest of the land. The rest of the land. Okay. 5/8 minus 1/4 is equals to what? Okay, so have you noticed? 8. They don't have the same denominator, 8 and 4. Okay, 5/8 and 1/4 is equals to what? They don't have the same denominator, so what are we going to do now? Okay, execute the plan. Nick inherited 5/8 over I. 5/8 over I, and he built a house. He built a house that covered the area of 1/4 over I. 1/4 over I. He has 5/8 minus 1/4 equals, okay, so what are we going to do now? They don't have the same denominator. So let's find the number that when we multiply to number 4 to this denominator to 1/4 will give us the same product, the same denominator, which is 8. Okay, so it's 2, right? So 1/4 times 2 over 2. Okay, 5/8 minus 1/4 times 2 over 2. Okay, 1 times 2 is equals to 2. 4 times 2 is equals to 8. Okay, now we can subtract them. 5/8 minus 2 over 8 over right. Because now they have the same denominator, right? So they have the same denominator. That's why we can subtract them now. 5 minus 2 is equals to 3. And then the denominator stays the same. So the answer is 3 over 8 over I. Okay, answer. Answer. Nick has 3/8 of a rye left. Okay, so Nick has 3/8 of a rye left. Okay, check the answer. Check the answer. Use the relationship between addition and subtraction. Use the relationship between addition and subtraction. Okay, the house covered 1/4 of a rye or 2/8 of a rye. The rest of the land was 3/8 of a rye. The sum is equal to the total length, which is 5/8 of a rye. Okay? 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. And then 8. Denominator stays the same. So the answer is 5. 5/8 of a rye. Okay, they've got the same answer here. Right? Okay. Understand? Okay, now please answer your book on page 51. 51 and 52. 51 and 52. Okay, now please answer your book on page 51 and 52. Okay, so that's it for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, or you can also ask teacher No or teacher Floyd. Okay, so that's it for today. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.